Hello, friends and enemies. I am your super fluffy host, and today I shall be telling you the tale of my very first D&D group, as well as a small little, update to what I'm going to be doing with these next upcoming stories. Basically, the upcoming stories are going to be from when I was with this group, and I'm going to have a few of them because when I was with this group that I played a lot of D&D. A lot of D&D. For about a month at one point, I was in a D&D game every single day, plus multiple online play-by-post games. So, yeah, I played a lot of D&D at this time. But, anyway, with that out of the way, this group, I ran into them a few years after high school. So it'd be maybe 5 years after my adventures with with my first times D&Ding and everything. And technically, it didn't get off to a good start, which will be the next video. But it would be actually after my first game with these guys that I would really fall in with them, I guess. Technically, I'd only really have interactions with one of them, and on a daily basis or semi-daily basis. And then there's like 4 or 5 others that I would occasionally talk to. And this is out of like at least 20 people, maybe a little bit more, but at least 20. And I didn't really have a ton of interaction with some of them, except whenever a new D&D book would come out, pretty much within the hour, somebody would have in a chat group, which was like on Skype, someone would basically have PDFs up of scans of the pages. Because this group, well, we were all a bunch of optimizers, power gamers, munchkins, etc. And we would basically tear apart everything in the book and see how balanced or broken it is. Now, there was technically a good cause. I was told there was a good cause. That information was being compiled and sent off to Wizards of the Coast to help with balance and everything. And the group actually did come up with a fairly comprehensive, basically D&D 3.75 sort of thing. Unfortunately, with how long it's been, I don't really remember any of it. But yeah, despite the whole power gaming, munchkining, and everything like that, there was a fairly balanced rule set that they had all agreed upon. And like I said, I was with this group for a few years, but it was basically when D&D 4th edition came out and Pathfinder came out, the group sort of fell apart. A lot of people got really upset when 4E came out and it was a complete redo of the entire system. Because a lot of people were apparently convinced that all the information that was being sent to Wizards was going to make some big grand new edition for D&D that was going to be perfect. And then 4th edition came out and everybody hated it. And Pathfinder, I don't have anything good to say about Pathfinder. A lot of money and time was spent on Pathfinder, and it was not good. So, yeah, Pathfinder and 4th edition kind of killed this group. And in fact, it would be not long after those two things came out that I would basically stop with D&D again for another several years. But, yeah. So the next batch of stories will be about stuff that happened with them. Though, like I said, I mainly only had interactions with one of them. And I think at most I played games with 2 or 3 others. So it's not exactly the most amazing time spent. But, like I said, any game I was in while I was working with this group, I'm going to be talking about in my upcoming videos. There is quite a lot, like I mentioned. Even though not all of them were with the group, but like I said, it's all interesting, I hope. And as well, not only that, but I've been talking with some friends of mine, and a lot of them have said that they're willing to send me their stories. So hopefully, in the near future, I will be able to start talking about other people's stories. And one other thing is the little background video I have playing right now. Is everybody okay with this? Is it too distracting? I know I don't have many watchers right now, but if it's too distracting, like the gameplay that's going on right now, maybe you'd rather have text or something on the screen, because I know a lot of other D&D horror story people have text up. If you'd rather have that, then please feel free to let me know, because I am still learning, still trying to make this channel the best I can make it. So, knowing if this is okay, if people would rather have something else, or if people maybe have a game they'd like to see me play horribly in the background. All of that would be great to know. And one other thing about my little avatar and channel name, I think I've come up with a new channel name. As well, I think I have a new avatar that I'm going to get, though I'll have to find somebody to commission to actually make it for the program I'm using, or some other program, if it's easier to do that. But yes, hopefully in the near future, my channel will start looking a little bit better. I'll start getting new things out, and etc. But until then, if you've enjoyed this and my other videos, then feel free to like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, go down to your local duck pond and convince the ducks to subscribe to my channel. And with that, I shall hopefully see you all again in the future. Later.